Hey guys, BoyHowdyBassTV, and in this episode we'll be going over my tackle that I take fishing with me. First box here is worms. What we have in this box is just different kinds of worms. I've got some man's jelly worms. I'm not sure what color this is. Really like to use worms. Here's like another man's jelly worm, curly tail worm. This was a straight tail worm. Some Strike King Cincos, some man's jelly worms in motor oil color. I don't know what some off-brand kind of worm. Or it may not be off-brand. Here's an old Biospawn ribbed worm. It's all torn up. Don't need that. It's all rotted. Here's just some random worms that don't really have more than one type to them. But I just matched the colors with most of them, put them in there. That's for that box. Here I've got my other worm box. Got some Strike King Cincos in like a silver glittery kind of color. Some orange and black. Some green with black flake. Those were all 3 Strike King Cincos. Some, not sure who these are made by, just a brown and black fleck kind of worm. Straight tail. Here's the curly tail with the white tail. Here's a 10-inch ledge worm. Not sure who this is made by. I think it's made by Berkeley Havoc, I think. That's a 10-inch ledge worm. And here's a Zoom. I think those are 5-inch worms in brown, doo-doo brown color. No, just brown, I think. I'm not really sure the name of the color. Here I've got my jig trailers and craws, or creature baits, whatever you want to call them. Here I've got some net bait, pack of craws, 4-inch. Some Berkeley Havoc pit bosses in black and blue. Some Strike King craws. Some more Strike King craws. These are real small. Some net bait, pack of craws, or pack of chunks, I think is what these are. The big ones are pack of craws. Just some small, I don't know what these are. And then just some different kinds of lizards, as you can see there. That's that box. Here I've got my hard baits box. Don't have very many hard baits. I got a Bill Dance Excalibur here. Got my rattle traps, a Super Spook Junior in there. 2 rattle traps, a tiny torpedo. My nothing fancy jerk bait, a Rapala in baby bass color. 2 Bass Pro Shops crankbaits, and a Rapala shad wrap. Right there. Here I've got a laser eye shad from Bass Pro Shops, or Bass Pro Shops laser eye shad. Bass Pro Shops tourney lipless crankbait. Here I've got like a inline spinner. I don't know really what that is. Here I've got a rooster tail, and here I've got like a little spoon. Here I've got a Strike Pro jointed fish looking bait. Well, duh, it's a fish bait, but jointed bait. Here I've got a Rapala jointed bait. That's all my hard baits. Well, here's one more. It's Boy Howdy from Cotton Cordell. Stabbed myself there. Ouch. Here's a Boy Howdy from Cotton Cordell. They usually put now, they always put the little propellers or torpedoes on them. But I prefer the ones without the torpedoes because I think they just have better action in the water to me. And this is the way I use most of the time. It's gonna hurt. Here I've got my hooks and weights box. I need to get a new box, so it's only got one of the latches on it. It says miscellaneous and terminal, but my hooks and weights. I got all my bullet weights and egg weights here. Got different kinds of hooks. Here are all my bass hooks. I guess these are brim hooks, not really sure. Too big for brim and too small for bass, really. all my snaps and little swivels and stuff. My weighted hooks. I got a rattle for a rattle chunk. Some weighted hooks, like jig heads and stuff. My corks and bobbers, whatever you want to call them. These are stripe hooks, or we use them for stripe, but I think they're really catfish hooks. And it's got like a rubber band. My finger really hurts. Hooks, you don't feel good. And last box here is my jig box. Here I just got all my jigs. Got a rattle chunk, or hearts. I think it's made of hearts. Rattle chunk, I think is what it's called. Here I got like a swim jig. Well, just a swim jig. Here I got a old dirty brown jig. Here's like a candy color jig. Here's a big white jig with one of those Cincos on it. It's like a trailer. I like to use that one for stripe. Here's a stripe jig. Stripe jig. Stripe jig. Stripe jig. Stripe jig. Here's another kind of candy colored one. Peanut butter and jelly color, I think. Can't really get all the colors in there. And here's another rattle chunk. I think that's what they're called. Let's see. They're made by Heart. It says on the bottom. I think it's called a rattle chunk. But that's all my lures and stuff. And also, I take that extra spool of line and a pair of scissors. And I just carry it in this Nike bag, just a regular mesh zip bag. Do not buy mesh because the hooks will get caught every time. You just put a loose lure in there. That's just my school bag that I used during the summer. But thanks for watching. This has been BoyHowdyBassTV. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.